All right, good evening. I'm going to try not to make this long. We'll see. Thank you to those who have joined. It's a continuation of the Exorcism of Breauna, Jewell, Bellamy. First, I will say, once again, I call back all my power, my energy, my essence, my being, my path, my life, my talking points, everything that has been blessed and given to me by God, I call back from Breauna, Jewell, Bellamy, and anyone else who thinks that they're going to take something from me that does not belong to them. It is mine. It has been given and gifted to me by God. I put in my time, I put in my work, I put in effort. Once again, long before YouTube started. And I do so in Jesus' name. And whoever thinks that they're going to take anything from me that belongs to me, the blood of Jesus is against you. And I take it all back. It's not belong to you. So last night, I put it in my community tab. Breauna, Jewell, Bellamy all night long was trying to send me entity attachments. One of them's name begins with a G. Now, I don't know. I may try to think it. I heard the whole names, but I'm not sure. I definitely know G. I heard an R. And I wondered if it was this. Thanks for the second thumbs up. If it was this energy Garuda, but I don't think so. No, no. But it spoke its name to me. Now, when I knew Breauna, Jewell, Bellamy, when I was texting her a few years back, 2021, and these women were attacking us. Again, I do not know at this point if they were truly attacking her or if she was a part of some collective with a group or something, activity or something with them, because one of the women that she claimed was attacking her, that she was slandering, like, not like she did me, but continuously. When she went on her smear campaign against me, she was one of the people that she tagged in her videos. So I don't know if this woman was attacking her or not. I don't. It could have just been something Breauna was saying. But one of these demonic energies came to me one morning, and I texted her all this information. I have all the texts. And I can't remember the full message, but it came to me, and I said, "Who are you?" And he said, "Moloch Jr." I ain't never heard no Moloch Jr., but I've heard Moloch. Okay. And he said to me, they sent me. Now, I don't know who they is, because I had a lot of people attacking me, not just a few women on YouTube. I had family. Well, these people are not my family. They're not my blood family. The lady who raised me, these were her family. People I thought was family, cousins and whatnot. He said, they sent me to hurt you, but I cannot hurt you. I cannot touch you. And they said, no, I can't touch her either, meaning Breauna, Jewell, Bellamy. And I told her this. Now, more than likely, she sent a text or a message, an email to the one sister over there, because she told this girl everything that I said to share it with her spiritually, which I cannot. Why would you tell this girl these things? This is between me and you. But see, at the time, I didn't realize where her mind was. I knew she was antagonistic. Okay. But I didn't realize when I saw the girl had posted them on Twitter, I said, why did she send this? Why did she tell this girl all of this stuff? Well, why? Now, this young woman has seemed to thought, she said that people attacking her, doing all, she done posted all over YouTube and Twitter or whatever. Not Breauna, this other person who I'm not going to name. She seems to think that I was a part of whatever they were doing to her as well, because I was talking to Breauna, Jewell Bellamy. And I've told this woman, I've emailed her, which she probably splattered all over the internet. I was not a part of that. But maybe she was. Maybe, I'm not saying she was attacking me. Whatever was going on in the backgrounds with these people. Maybe they have some kind of battle with one another. And I don't know anything about that. The only person that I was talking to on this app was Breauna Jewell Bellamy. At that time. She's this young woman that said these people create these fake beefs and whatnot. So Breauna sent some woman to me to try to stalk me. Now, I ain't talking about this Caprice chick. And I'm calling her Caprice because that was once her channel name. I don't know what this lady's real name is. She came to me for a reading. I don't know what this lady's real name is. I ended up not giving her any services. Because what she wanted, you know, it cost. But I believe she wanted it for Breauna to copy. Because Breauna came to my app one time, the psychic app that I'm on, and asked for a reading. And it's a 3-minute reading. It's only so much you can do in 3 minutes. Asked me to go real slow. I said, this is Bree. This is Bree. Go real slow for what? It's 3 minutes. I said, because she's trying to copy you. Okay. So anyway, I told this girl, when I realized that this woman was sent by Breauna. I've talked about this before, because everything that I would post on my Instagram at that time, this woman would, like, I don't care if I would have posted my big toe, she liked it. And after a while I said, who is this lady? What does she want? And we talked through DM on Instagram. But I knew in the back of my mind, I said, Bree sent this lady. Because she would do things spiritually, and I really knew when she would dream infiltrate. And she did it like one time. I think I made a video, see my blackout videos, and that night she did, and I said, Now, since I've talked about this lady, I blocked her, that's right, because I posted something about Bree one time, and here she come wanting to read, and I said, she sent by Bree, and I blocked her for my email. She has not bothered me since. I have her name, I have her number, everything. I told this girl, if this lady is in the area of states where you are, she may have something to do with this. I will send you her information if you want it. You claim you're going to police, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. She never contacted me. Okay, no problem. I still have it to this day. Anyway. And it's just reminding me to say this, because I've never said this before. When Breauna first went on this smear campaign, not right away, some girl got in my DM when I had an Instagram, I don't anymore, got in my DM, talking about, we want to fly you out for to do a spiritual conference to speak. I don't even know who you are. I didn't even respond to it. I don't know who you are. I don't know what the game is. I don't care what the game is. Leave me alone. So, for the longest when I wasn't saying anything, first of all, like I said, I didn't know Bree kept going on and on about me for 2 years. I didn't go to her channel. I blocked her channel when I started this channel, which is my new channel. I did not talk to, I don't want to have anything to do with her. So I didn't know she was over there talking about me for 2 years. My quiet was not fear. My quiet was moving on with life, real life. Okay. No time for that shit. Going back and forth with no crazy chick who gonna backstab me. But see, I didn't know all this again, what she was really up to. So anyway, so last night I'm sleeping here, Bree, with the entity attachments and all of this type of shit. And the one said its name to me. So she did dream infiltration, and I will say that she was given clearance to do the dream infiltration. There is a woman in my life that I know through some work that I do. Okay? I'm not going to say everything on here. And she is somewhat, I don't even think the lady knows. I have some connection to this woman. She is a spiritual guide to me. I have some kind of connection to her. And like I said, I don't even know that she knows in her natural state. She comes from a very, very rich history, this woman. I don't know if there's a relation between her and I. People could probably look at us and think we're sisters or cousins, or that definitely we are in the same family. And from the moment that I saw this woman, she lit up like she knew me. She was in the dream. I looked, people do that dream infiltration. They set the scene up however they want it, and I don't know how it's done. I don't know, they pull you in. I don't know, because I don't do that. And there was Breauna. I've never met Breauna Jewell Bellamy, only through the app here. I've never seen her physically. I didn't know this woman existed. So until, I've already talked about that. I look over, I was sitting on a desk, and there was Breauna and this other woman and just a few other people. I don't know what Breauna looks like at this point. Oh, let me say this real quick. My thumbnail of Breauna Jewell Bellamy, I did not put that up to make fun of her. I put that up because Breauna likes to do things like that. She likes to catch you. She watches you and screenshots you at a moment when you may not be looking your best. I'm not the only person she's done it. And then she posts it and makes fun. Now, when the sister invited me up to talk about my situation with Breauna a few years ago, I think it was the year before last, she told me that she wanted Bree on there. She told her, come on up. Because she wanted Bree to realize all that and all of that with all that makeup, that ain't real. That's for here. When she got on there like looking like everybody else. Whatever the nightgown shirt is thing that she wears, a bonnet and glass, just like everybody else. Makeup, all of that stuff. Hell, you seen pictures of Beyonce without her makeup on, just braids, just whatever. A whole bunch of celebrities. We're people. So you can be caught at a moment when you're not looking your best, and thumbnails made of you as well. That is a bully tactic. It is a humiliation tactic. It's basic bully shit. To try to humiliate someone. And it can be done to you. You a person like everybody else. So anyway, back to what I was saying about the dream. So again, I don't know what she looks like. I know what I saw in the train, how she looked in the train. Her hair was short. She had on an outfit. It was like a wool brown sweater. I remember like maybe a green turtleneck, like dressed for wintertime. It wasn't dirty or anything like that, but it was just common, like an everyday person, what everyday people do, wear. And when it boils down to it, everybody's an everyday person. See, I had to break it down one time to Miss Bleeding when she was young and wanting desperately to look like a celebrity. And I explained to her, honey, these are costumes. They're entertainers. You think they would pile all that shit on every day? That's not what people do. It's a costume to look appealing, to draw people in. Now, you all see my shorts, my YouTube shorts. A lot of times I just do shorts of me in the classroom. Now, I've stated that I am a substitute teacher. And that I've talked about being a daily sub on my videos. I've talked about being a building sub. You have patron subs, building subs, daily subs. I looked over at her and there she was sitting, and I remember thinking, okay, here she is. And she said, who's a building sub? And I looked at her, I said, I'm a building sub. She got angry. And she said, I'm not talking to you. And I said, but you asked. And I'm a building sub. So I went over to her. She was sitting in a chair. And we began to kind of tussle physically just with our hands. And I realized she was so fragile. Her physical self was so fragile. I said to myself, you can hurt her. Now, I ain't talking about nothing violent. I'm talking about what was in the dream. Her dream infiltration. And she said, stop copying me. I said, that's not copying you. You asked a question. You said, who's a building sub? I'm telling you, I am a building sub. And I said, when I woke up, I said, is she trying to find out where I work? Maybe to try to have me fired. Because I almost told her where I worked. There's a lot of schools in the city. I mean, a lot of districts. Because I had a job a few years ago when they was doing all this crazy, calling me, texting me, emailing me, just continuously. Her, pissies, continuously. I just would delete it. Just delete the text, just delete the email. Until I was in New York last October, and I'm sick of this shit. Leave me the fuck alone. And I started making these videos. Those videos where it was completely blacked out. But I had a job. And something happened with that job. And I said, these motherfuckers trying to get me fired from my job. What was done was very extremely unjustified. So I called an attorney. The attorney was like, oh, really? When I told him what was done, I said, yeah. Because, see, one of the schools that I worked at, the gym that I went to that Pissy's brother owned, a lot of, not a lot, but some of the people that went to that gym, their children go to that school. So I would see them sometimes. And I'm talking about one student, one of the girls, I talked about her mother because I kept seeing her mother. It was getting on my nerves, and then I finally saw her gripping her stomach, and I did a video about that. I don't know what happened to you, honey. But anyway, her daughter was very nasty to me. Just, hello, just very nasty. And finally, the girl pulled, 8th grade, the girl pulled back and stopped being that way and became like everybody else in the building who know Miss Lewis. Good morning, Miss Lewis. Good morning. Hey, Miss Lewis, because see, I love the children, and the children love me. And she looked like on her face and realized, like, this is some bullshit. Young girl, 8th grade. Beautiful girl. I knew the girl when she was a little girl. Just as cute as she could be. Cutest little thing. Very bright, bubbly, very pretty. And it is when she's in 8th grade. I called that attorney and said, what happened now? And I explained to him. He said, oh, you have a case. And I'll be more than happy to assist you with it. So I got in touch. I sent email, very, very professional email, because that's pen to paper, to the superintendent and the board. And things turned around quickly. I said, this woman, was she trying to find out where I work? So you can try to do some unjustified shit again to my wherewithal? I'm saying I have millionaires on my sacrificial. I don't have a sacrificial altar. I don't have any altars in Cleveland, Ohio, of all places. They're the places I've lived and things that I've done and the people I've met with. Are you fucking kidding me? Please. So nevertheless, when I saw how fragile her body was, I said, this woman is not well. I pulled back. In the dream, I pulled back and I looked at her. And I told her, I said, you need to, because her skin was really, this is the dream now. I ain't saying this actually, this is the dream. This is the spiritual seeing. Her skin was very gray. You know how people smoke a lot? Okay, I'm talking about heavy, people who smoke 2-3 packs, maybe more cigarettes a day and been doing it for years. It looked like that, gray. It was gray. And then they'll have these like little holes, their pores are enlarged. It was on this side of her forehead, down here and around here. And I told her, I said, you need to change your brand of cigarette. And she looked at me like, huh? I said, your skin is like it's gray. And I was thinking cigarettes and makeup. Now you see I smoke. I don't smoke no packs a day. And I go to the doctor, you smoke? Yeah, I smoke. How many packs? They don't smoke packs a day. Okay. Anyway. So the dream continues. I remember going from room to room to room. It was like a school building that maybe was no longer being used as a school building. So this woman that I'm telling you about that was in the dream, that is some kind of guide to me. I believe. I'm not quite sure her role in my life, but I believe. Because she was in another dream that I had a long time ago. And some spiritual work was being done in the positive. And she was guiding me. Like a guiding light. And matter of fact, she's the one. Well, no, I'll leave that there. So we were like in a cafeteria, but we were sitting in school desks, like elementary school desks. You know what like high school. You know what well, it's different every place, okay? Anyway, we're sitting in there, and me and her talking, okay, and we were talking about Bree. And then here comes Bree, and I'm like, oh Lord, here she comes. And at that point, she sat down next to me. Breauna Bellamy sat down next to me in the dream. And I looked, and I said something to the woman, and she said, well, I don't want to hear it. She said this to me. And I said, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. We was just talking before she came in. And some other women came in. So at some point, I saw my daughter, and I said, come on, let's go. The lady got up, and she came to me. She said, in my ear, she said, I don't want you to think there's anything here. I can't talk in front of them. Well, it was more like her. Hold on. My apologies. What the woman said to me, she was rejected from some group. Now, if this is true, some coven type of group, and the women that were in the dream were there. I'm not saying these women were doing any dream infiltrations. I mean, they were not. And she said to me, and once rejected, I looked at her, I said, like, well, always rejected? She said yes, but she's still trying to get in or be a part. Now let me say this, that ain't got no shit to do with me. And if that is true, and any of those women are watching, I got no issues with y'all. This is about Breauna Jewell Bellamy and her attacking me and slandering me and defaming my character all over the fucking internet and trying her damnedest to steal my destiny, which I call back to me. It's mine, not yours. And copying me and trying to be me amongst others that she's probably trying to do. I mean, goddamn, how many people you want to be? That's why all the confusion. No knowledge of self. And it was something about a red dot in someone's hand. Since it was in one person's hand, in the palm of their hand, and on another person's head, and they were supposed to connect dots. I don't know what the fuck that means. And I ain't trying to find out. I'm just telling you. So I woke up. And I wrote the shit down. And I put it in my community tab. Now, as far as the energies I picked up on last night, Orabas, Garuda, Sabat, and my Kali, who all Rono V and the angel to assist in the removing the exorcism here, Aladia. I spoke to these energies just like I did the other ones. And this is what they said to me. I'll read the card. Each one. Orabas is a prince of hell who never lies. His true form is that of a horse, but he may manifest in human shape when summoned. There are 20 military units at his command. Now, when I saw this last night, I said, who never lies? I said, that bitch lying all that's all she do is lie. But then I realized last night, I said, no, she's not lying about who she is in her actions. She's showing the world who she is and what she's dealing with. And thinks that she's putting up some kind of veil. But again, this is not Breauna Jewell Bellamy. These are these energies and entities that are using her. Now, I gather she was trying to send me these entities so I could act a goddamn fool or act or do whatever. So she could say, see, that's the entities in her. No, honey. There'll be no attaching of any of that to me. They have no rule, no reign, no power here. None. Never have and never will. Doesn't matter what you send. Nor anyone else. I'm going to read to you what these energies said to me. Or a boss. I'm like, what the hell? What you doing to this woman here? Making her show herself in her truest form. That's the never lying. And some of these things that were said to me, I do not want to say. Because this ain't no get back. This is leave me be. Quit lying about me, slandering me, defaming my character. I have done nothing to you. But I see what it is that you want to do. But I realize and recognize it hit me one day. It's not her, Nikki. So these are energies, demonic energies in her. This energy said to me, make her show herself in her truest form as demented as she truly is. He said, see, I transform myself into whatever I need to be. Transforms himself. Said that. See how he's got his arms wide open, just like this other energy that I talked about the first night we did this. Naked. See a person in their true form. Arms wide open. This is who and what I am for the world to see. See, he says, I transform myself into whatever I need to be. And here I need to be a fool and record myself as her fool. Recording, this is being recorded on the World Wide Web. Her dominant energy is that of a fool, a retarded fool. And here I do this for her to display her to the world as mine. He said, I own her. See, these people calling on these energies. Now, I'm not saying that this woman sat somewhere and called on this particular energy to her. But working in all that magic, especially ancient shit, for power, and really to try to dominate the next person and take their world and realm instead of living in their own. See, when that energy came to me, that Moloch, and said, Junior, if there is a Moloch, Junior, but definitely said Moloch. He made it clear. I can't touch you nor her. This woman has, if you ask me, I believe this woman has some kind of calling on her life. She talked about it with a man, the preacher man. She talked about it all the time. The preacher man said she was this, that, and the other. Okay, fine. That's a wonderful thing. But if so, see, these energies, these entities here, they want to stop you. from doing what it is that you're called to do. Probably to make the motherfucking world a better fucking place. Truly, not just talk. They will do anything that they can to stop you. The thing about it is, the trying to stop you is, you know, how can I say? It's not about, okay, I use example Jesus. We even Siddhartha Gautama. But we'll use Jesus, for example. Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, who became known as the Buddha. Okay. Right before Jesus was to do the purpose of why he came, he went, he fasted, right? He was fasting 40 days, 40 nights. And here Satan comes to try to stop him. These things, you got this calling and all of this, and you chose all these things come to make you strong so that you can do exactly what it is that you are called to do. You need strength. So sometimes your life will be challenging, very challenging. Because you need to get into the power that is within, okay, so that you can make manifest what it is that you are called to do. So they come to challenge you, oppose you. What he's saying, say here, I give you some bread. I know you're hungry, then I'm up for no, man should not live by bread alone. I give you all the world if you but bow to me. I don't think so, okay. And whatever the third temptation was. Now this thing this creature said here, that this entity said about her, okay, they were not nice. They ain't your fucking friends. Just like any con artist, pimp, they're gonna be nice to you at first, give you things to draw you in, so that then they can take over and destroy and take your soul and keep you from your mission. This one, Garuda. Garuda is based on the legends of the Hindu aspect of the same name. Okay. His body is that of a great and magnificent bird, powerful enough to carry the god Vishnu, and his head is that of a handsome man. But what the hell you do to this woman? He had an accent. He said he left her before he knew it was time to go, before the exorcism. He said, because I said, why? He said, because I felt her energy is that of a man. I keep telling you this man shit. Now, hopefully, the goal is going to be a talk about that in women. Taking on, sure, we have both masculine and feminine energies, but this shit has gotten out of control with women. The masculine energy in women just completely damn near washing out the feminine aspect and taking such pride in being like a man. And men can't even be fucking men. You're saying I don't know trans. That is not what I'm saying. Men will tell a woman in her, you just don't know how much power you have. Women don't know. I've had men say to me, women do not know how much power they have, how much they give up. Thinking that the power is in being manly and ready to war all the time. There's a time and place and space for that. He said, because I felt her energy is that of a man, and I am a man to leave the nest as a bird, not to stay home in her abode. He said, she is nasty, so I flee. I asked her, what asked him, or the energy was, what was you doing? to her while you were there. He said, assisted her only to help, but she doesn't want help. She wants to relive her pain with pain and burdens. Assisted her as a bird carrying the god Vishnu or whatever. I'm just saying that's what it says here. To move, to do. But she don't want the help. She want to relieve the pain and the burden. So he left. He said, it's not my pain to bear. He said, I carry God's. Vishnu. Okay. Not servant. So I flee. Okay. He said, she is no God and no match for me. So I flee. I won't be retrieving. Oh, return. Once again, no. He says, I won't be returning, rather, to flee. He said, no. Sabbat. The Sabbats are the gatherings of witches for ritual or celebration. See, that's part of that dream. Whoever this group is, I got no issues with y'all. Don't come bother me with shit. I have all the wonderful groups in the world. Okay, I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm talking about her. The Sabbats are the gatherings of the witches for ritual or celebration. They may occur during the nights of the full moons, at the changes of seasons, and when a coven wishes to gather for what? For strength and communion. What some people may say as what do they say? Trying to siphon these people's energy and taking their energy and all that type of shit. Okay. Speak. Says always here when needed or called upon. It said the energy says I've left. There will be no returning to hell. She is mine. Then this energy said this to me. She is mine in the afterlife. Meaning, I said, well, what does that mean? This energy says I will unalive, heal, and destroy. I said, heal. Why would you heal? Heal if you're going to destroy. Heal her of her wounds, and then destroy. How tricky shit is. I help you. I heal you. Which I was listening to someone tonight talk about you being careful of quote unquote spiritualists who you go to for help. And then it hex you and curse you and do all kind of crazy shit like that. Heal to siphon you for your strength. Heal you only to destroy you. Why? I asked why. To destroy her and her being because she is deserving. I said to this, God controls all things, not you. And the energy said to me, yes, I know. My Callie. Now, it's something about this I forgot to talk about last night. My Callie was a witch of Thessaly, a region of ancient Greece known for its magic. She is shown here performing one of the most notable magical rituals of witchcraft, drawing down from the moon. Of ancient Greece. This is another sister made a video way back when this woman was doing the smear campaign. I know shit about it. I'm starting my new channel doing religious studies and shit. And she said that I came to her dream infiltration and the whole thing looked like Greece. I can't remember the names and all that. And I stabbed her back. I said, no, sis. I don't do things like that. And that was not me. Now, that might have been Bree cloaking herself as me. Listen at all that Grease shit, sheets, all that white shit, all the fantasy and stuff, the mythological shit she talks about. That's not me. I'm sleep. And what the fuck would I come stabbing you in the back for? I don't even fucking know you like that. Nor anyone else. But even if I did. So, I asked this energy was very pleasant to me. No, I mean, I know more me, but she was very pleasant. And what'd you do to her? I heard the word clown, made her act a clown and made a fool of herself. I said, why? Because she called on me. Okay? So why not? She called, I answered. So now I serve myself, not her. You think you're calling on these energies to serve you. Oh no. You end up serving them and being owned by them. And however you act and whatever you do, it's because you've called on them. Energies you know not of. Like the Z said to me, that's power. No, it's not. So she said, so now I serve myself, not her. She said, what an idiot for her to believe otherwise. I serve not her, I only serve me, and she knows. This energy, Vu'ah, I ask, who are you? He says, a menace. And goddamn, if that energy on her is not menacing, leave people alone. A menace to society, to men abroad, to all. I said, what did you do to her? Made her a menace. That's it. I have removed my energy and myself. And this, Rono V, I don't know if I'm pronouncing them right. What is you? Who is you? He said to me, a liar and a thief. And I made her lie and made her a thief, which is what she's trying to do, to steal from me and others. Take back what you think you stole from me, honey. Period. Point blank. They're not yours. This energy was curious about. And when I brought it up the other night, I think it was last night, I looked and I said, interesting. And I didn't go into it, and I meant to. This energy here, Alistair is a demon that appears in demonological grimoire, such as the Libra Officiorum Spiritum, okay, etc., etc., and I can't pronounce the whole word, and the Lesser Key of Solomon. We did a live one time when I first met her on the Lesser Key of Solomon, I believe. All she did was read the document. She didn't really go into any expound on it or anything like that, but she read the document. That's why I found it interesting. Now I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna shuffle these cards and see if I can, if the energy that came to me last night when she was trying to do that entity attachment to me came out. The name began with a G. So let's just see. One shuffle. Let's just see. What's that energy that came to me last night? Began with a G. A whole bunch fell out. Came out. The energy that was sent to me last night, the entity that was sent to me last night, whose name began with a G. I don't know if these ones that are coming out are relevant, because I don't know how many she sent. I heard 2. I feel like there were more, but definitely 2. I'm hearing that you need to be aware of. I'm hearing there were more she tried to send to you last night. Okay. I'm not getting anything with a G thus far. It was a G and an R. So I don't know if it was that Garuda energy. I don't think so. No. It almost sounded like that Groot or something like from Guardians of the Galaxy. It almost sounded like that. Now I'm gonna speak to look again. I got it out of the Demon Tail deck. Here, this is out of the Damon Tail deck. No, the Occult Tail deck. Here is out of the Demon Tail deck. Right? Yeah. Says the same thing as the other one. Whatever energy is in here now, you can remove yourself unless it's free. You need to see this. And return to sender, honey. I wonder if it was this. I don't think so. One with a G came out, but it doesn't sound the same. So I don't know. I'm not seeing it. But just because it ain't in this deck don't mean nothing. I mean, there's a whole lot more than these. Okay? We began with a G. Like I said, it almost sounded like Groot, something like that. It said it's Groot. And I kind of cut it off. And leave me. Five shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bree, you in here with your dizzy, heavy ass energy. And you can be. You should be. You need to be. 5 more. Ibis, Gamori, Rahovart. And look at this. Isn't this interesting? Moloch, Zabos, Ibis, or Ipos, a prince and duke of hell with 36 military units under his command. He appears with the head and feet of a goose, the mane of a lion, the tail of a hare. Gamori, duke of hell with 26 military units under his command. He manifests that's what I'm saying. He manifests as a delicate and feminine being, riding a camel similar in appearance to Paimon. Masculine, a man. I'm not saying this woman has a penis or was born that. It's the energies being played with and toyed with. Rahovart. Rahovart is a singular creature of which we know very little, save that he is a companion of Satan, and that in the basket on his back he carries the souls of the curmudgeons. Now I don't know if what is a curmudgeon? Curmudgeon. A bad-tempered person, especially an old one. But a bad-tempered person, constantly fighting, yelling and screaming, picking fights and battles with people who aren't picking fights and battles with you. Carrying the soul on his back, a companion of Satan. I'm telling you that these energies are after this woman's soul. Moloch is the exiled god king of the Ammonites. His ancient idols, which also served as crucibles for his living sacrifices, depicted him as a throned king with the head of a calf. Now, if I understand, let me see something else. Now, that energy, Moloch Jr., that came and said, I can't touch you or her. But you're being touched now because you offended and bothered a child of the king, of God, of me, lying on me. Trying to humiliate me. Trying to make an ass of me. And saying out of your mouth that I did things that I did not do to you or anyone else. Like I'm some evil witch. When I am far from that. And I help you on your spiritual journey as well. And you took it, and you destroyed it, and you twisted it. God damn, here it is. Moloch is a demon associated with child sacrifice. I'm going to put a bullet through your children's heads to sacrifice to this energy. Come on, what the fuck? Who says that shit? Get online. Get the fuck out of here. Zabos is a count of hell in command of 30 military units. He has a kind and peaceful nature, and he manifests in the form of an armed soldier riding a crocodile. I don't know. I will get more information on that. I'm going to sacrifice your children, is what you're saying to this energy. Because you offended a child divine. And goddamn, if you said something about my great-grandfather, bitch, you damn sure better not have acted like my relatives and my people are yours. And that my bloodline is yours. Now, I ain't saying cussing yours and it ain't, but you ain't taking mine, bitch. And you make a mockery of real people and real work. These demonic energies using you like a motherfucker. Hear your children, hear my bitch telling y'all. She's sacrificing your children, willing to sacrifice them to this energy. And no one, that don't send alarms off, and no one, oh, you think it's a joke. Ha 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 ha, look at Bree over there. Girl, you know she's stupid. You know she's crazy. Fuck out of here. Let me tell you something. One shuffle. One. Only one. What other energy is possessing this woman and tormenting her soul and her mind, heart, life, body, and spirit that she needs to be set free from in Jesus' name? When 2 came out, well, we already dealt with this, so this Asmodeus, we don't need this. It says Halphus, to a sword. Halphus builds towers and provides weapon and ammunition, sends soldiers to appointed places, flying monkeys, people joining her in her crusade. For laughing at her and making a mockery of her. And thinking that it's cute and that it's funny. And not realizing, because they're blind as a fucking bat, and they're in denial of the truth of what's happening in this woman's life. Blocked feelings and don't give a fuck about what's happening in her life. Repressed emotions could care less because they're in some kind of pain and misery too, which most people on earth are. 5 shuffles. One, two, three, four, five. What angel can assist removing these energies from Breauna Jewell Bellamy that are tormenting her? Body, soul, life, mind, heart, spirit. In the name of Jesus, please come forth. Mihael, probably. The Son, the vivifying God. Restoration of life. Protects from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. Like I said, her body was fragile. I don't know if there's sickness, there's something physically. Her skin was gray. Vivify, to enliven or animate, to bring life back to her. Restoration of life, the vivifying God. Sun, gray skin. She needs sun. The S-O-N, like they used to in church, the S-U-N, the S-O-N. I don't care what anybody says or thinks. Yeah, a whole generation. Well, people make their mistakes and did their wrong and dirt. I don't care the spiritual community do. I don't care what religious community, anything they do. Because human beings are human beings. But the book and others have codes to help us. Not restrict and sustain. And to assist us in living a real life. I came that ye may have life. This is what the book said. This is what Jesus said, or the Spirit of Christ. What people say the Christ. What do y'all say? I can't think of what y'all say. The Spirit of Christ. I'll just say that. The anointed. I came that you might have life, an abundant life. Here's some keys that energies are telling you need it. Those that are assisting, these are the energies here. Definitely this shit right here, because my God, how anyone could get online and say something like that, whether it's my child or anyone's child, and people think that's okay, and you laugh because you're laughing. They're laughing. If you need help. It's not funny. Now, I was doing some work earlier today, and we were watching this show. And I don't know the name of the channel that it was on, but it was just a show about people who, they talk about Ted Bundy, people like that, okay? I'm not saying this woman would do this, that live that kind of thing, hopefully and prayerfully not. A major cause of these people's issues was rejection, abuse, okay? Terrible childhoods, okay, that brought them to this place. One person was exposed to some spiritual workings as a child. that they probably should not have been exposed to. And the person who exposed this serial killer to it was trying to help him as he going around killing folk all over the place. The same person who exposed him to this spiritual work was trying to help him not get caught. You just keep on going killing them. I'm gonna do some spiritual work so they don't catch you, so you can just keep killing innocent folk. Ruining his life as well as their own. Okay. So anybody who's working with me, assisting me, to assist Breauna Jewell Bellamy in love, these are the energies here. Okay. May great God our Father, may this work. Well, it's going to work. But we ask for your guidance and your help in helping Breauna Jewell Bellamy to become a better person, a better woman, and the best woman that she can possibly be. Without feeling the need to, I don't know why I'm hearing tag, but feeling the need to, I don't know, I'm hearing something about tag along. Feeling like she's a tag along. A nothing, a no one, a nobody, and feeling the need to sour and scar the hearts and minds of others. Who I'm hearing she loves at my admiration. Turn into some kind of villainous stuff. Feeling the need to steal from others, energetically so, and call on these energies instead of find the power within. Power is yours. You have power, not other people's stuff. And try to destroy them to take what's theirs. You have your own. It's time for you to find it and live and work in it. And may every single person besides myself who you have tried to steal their energy, their essence, their being from, so on and so forth, may it be loosed from your hands and your control and given back to them. And I'm going to tell you one thing right now. If there is any kind of money that is set aside for me, you will not have it. It's mine. In the name of Jesus. And the blood of Jesus is against you. And that demonic energies in you. Because I can tell you one thing, that people go after stuff and steal stuff from folk and try to get in their hands, and it's only to their demise, because energetically it does not belong to you, and energetically you will not steal anything from me or take anything from me or be me. In Jesus' name. I don't want anything of yours, of you, of your essence, your being, your life, your path, your destiny, and never have. And never did any workings against anyone on this platform or any other. And may your lies against me, whomever, be exposed publicly for the world to see the way you've tried to humiliate me before the world. And I did not deserve it from any of you who have done it in Jesus' name. And the power of the Spirit of God, the Most High God, right? I think you're going to interrupt God has called and destined me to do and become. When some of y'all was still wiping your ass, your mamas was wiping your ass with my old bitty bitch self. But as for you too, I forgive you all who have done that, and I love you. with the greatest love there is, the love of God Almighty. And I mean what the fuck I say. You all have favor, peace,